Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to share it out, so give me just a second. Okay. Hey, Cody, how's my nephew doing? It is great to see you. We got three people up in the house. Appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate it, Cody. I really, really do. I've Hey Jojo, it's good to see you. Yeah, I figured I'd go live. I was gonna go live on Trovo, but because of some of the hangups I had with being able to have music in the background and my internet's been really weird. I will be doing Trovo, but it's gonna be later on. I appreciate you sharing me out, Jojo. And Cody, I do appreciate it. Oh, that's great, Cody, that you're doing good. And I hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday night, and I think I'm gonna be doing a lot of gaming this weekend. Lens, hello. It is good to see you. But yeah, I basically slept off and on most of the day. Just kind of woke up not too long ago. Um, been I've just been kind of here, there, and yonder, just kind of checking people out, checking new videos out. Um, Also checking out streams. And that's basically what I do. Um, Tomorrow I plan on seeing my great uncle. He lives in California and he has made the trek over here to the East Coast, and he's going to be visiting with the family. So my dad wants to go see him. So he doesn't like being by himself. And where we're going to go at, my mom kind of doesn't, can't eat anything because, you know, how it is in the South. We go find places to eat just to have like a little reunion. And so she's going to stay home. And me and my dad are going to go out and meet up with my great uncle. That's about the hot. That's about the only highlight of my weekend. Not sure what else I'm going to get into. Thank you, Lens. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody sharing me out and everybody that is here. And I'm just curious, does anybody have any plans for this weekend? I know this past week has been kind of a blur. Everything is like um yesterday it kind of felt like a Monday. And when like I was um a couple days ago, I actually had to drive a vehicle for the first time in a few years. It was a little nerve wracking, and it didn't help that it stormed, but I managed to make it, not really being that nervous. Iron Woman, hello, it is good to see you. But yeah, I was nervous, and I'm like, why do I got to be nervous? Well, a video that I'm going to be putting out, probably by Monday, I'm going to be talking about my eye condition, um, and explain kind of what um, doctors know. You know, people in the medical field that specialize in eyes, they still don't have a whole lot of information on like some of the things that happen to cause my eye condition. But it causes me to have a hard time judging how far away things are. And so when I'm in a vehicle, like I have to keep up practicing driving to get used to being able to judge how far away things are to be safe. And that's one of the main reasons why I get so nervous, is because I'm not used to driving. Um, but I've done a lot of driving. Um, I would say in the last 10 years, I love to drive. I do get aggravated um, when there's people that are not following the rules of the road. And, you know, like most people, because it's a safety thing, and I can understand that. And I know a lot of people um, that I was driving back and forth. They said I drive like a grandma. No, I'm just being extra careful when I drive, because I have to adapt to what I can do and what I know I'm not able to do. And I do want to say I've got some new games that I get to uh, record and show you guys what they're all about. Um, Thanks to somebody um, gifting me a couple games, and I already like them. I have not played them. I'm going to pretty much show my reaction to how the game works, and show you guys how I figure out how to maneuver around in the game, and it's going to be pretty cool. So if you like simulation games of any kind, you will probably enjoy watching me learn how to play these games. Um, the Spectrum Retreat, I do have footage recorded. I just haven't put it together to make another video yet. And I'm starting to get kind of slimmed down on the videos I've already posted and made. So you guys will probably this weekend, I'm going to be working to do a lot of recording for these games and such, and work on also some footage I have that is paranormal. And you guys are probably, hopefully, going to enjoy at least my perspective on these like explorations, paranormal type videos. Amanda, it's good to see you. It's okay, Iron Woman. I do the same thing. I'm like Oscar with autocorrect at its finest. I've been kind of laid back. Like I want to step up and do more live streams, but unfortunately, my internet will not allow it. I had a hard time on Trovo. I believe it was last week or beginning of this week. I had done a live stream on Trovo, and that thing kept resetting itself. I have no idea why. Ah, Tucker Family Vlogs, it is good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? If I'm not mistaken, you guys recently went on vacation. Debrose! Trucking autocorrect. Yes, autocorrect is not always your friend. I've learned that autocorrect is supposed to save your tail from um misspelling, but in the same sense, it autocorrects words that you don't want it to. Mafia in the house. And Amanda, I am doing good. Miss Southern Belle, it's good to see you. How is everybody doing? So I will be going live on Trovo. Not sure how long this is going to last on Trovo or on here, but the way my internet is, it has started slowing down so much that even the things, normal things that like me and my mom would do, and we could do, like she can watch something and I could be watching maybe a live stream on YouTube. It won't even let us do that anymore. It's either one or the other. It can't be both. And basically, I chalk it up like they're throttling it back so much that it's more like dial up. So when I do go live on Trovo, you might see that I might be a little frustrated. And it's because it keeps uh, resetting or kicking me out of the Zoom and bringing me back. And I've had such a hard time with this that like I'm getting discouraged about being able to go live, but it's not going to stop me from going live. Jenny, hello. It is good to see you. Tucker Family Vlogs went to Port A in Texas and then Puerto Rico. And next week you're heading to Alaska. Wow. That's awesome, Tucker Family Vlogs. And I can understand that, Iron Woman. It does not matter if it's raining or if it's dry now. It's like it just cuts off. A couple of years ago, we had it where the internet was completely down for over a week and there was nothing that we could do to fix it. It had to be AT&T fixing it. And they replaced everything but the wire that connects, that's in the ground, that connects to the house to the main road where it's all interconnected. That's the only thing that hasn't been replaced. Everything else has. And it's it's just it's so aggravating. No matter what is going on, it does that. Um the last couple of days, the DSL modem has been essentially resetting itself by the company. It does send us a um like a message saying that they had to do emergency maintenance, and we had that happen like 2 or 3 times within the last 24 hours, and it's throttled back so much that like we can barely do anything. And the internet does that there where you live, Tucker Family Vlogs. And oh, that's cool. Puppy is retired from the army. So getting trips in before you go back to work. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. And I want to say thank you for to all the veterans for your service. I am one of those people that has a high respect for those that have been in the military or are in the military, even right now. Um, Quite a few family members of mine are in the military or have been in the military. And it seems like, for me personally, I can't thank them enough for standing up for our country. And that's what I have, Tucker Family Vlogs. I have AT&T. They refuse to put up a tower for us to get like a wireless internet connection. The tower that they have now, we would be getting less internet than what we got now. And when we talked to a couple satellite companies, they've even said that we would have a hard time with our internet with them. And until we find a decent internet source, we are basically stuck with what's going on with this AT&T stuff. And I agree, Tucker Family Vlogs. But I'm glad that y'all are things are getting seem to be getting better your way with AT&T. Unless they put in, like you're saying, like unless they put in another tower, it's not going to work here. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck. um, I'm just wondering, does anybody have any plans for this weekend? And there is still a petition that is out there. I had done a live stream. It's called Another Bump in the Road. I went live. This is after I had already figured out that AT&T was not going to do right by most people in rural areas. The state of North Carolina had a um, push to try to provide internet if people wanted it, even in the rural areas, to have high speed internet because everybody deserves a chance at it. Internet is needed for just about everything now. And the fact that we are so badly throttled with DSL and the company, like I've already talked about it, but basically there's a petition, um, basically a big complaint about the fact that AT&T won't put in high speed internet to replace this DSL, um, like with fiber optics or um, having decent wireless internet coverage all over the place. And it also brings about awareness to even the governor because the governor has made it to where one of their things they're trying to do is make sure that high speed internet is provided for everybody. And they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And you're right, Jenny. It seems like, veterans and people in the military now seem to get pushed aside like they don't matter, but in reality, they all matter. Oh, that's cool. Tucker Family Vlogs. Our woman's like, I'm going to be sleeping. But yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of gaming and getting videos together. And like I've said before, I am going to be uploading a lot of videos ahead of time. So in case something was to ever happen, I will be able to let you guys know, hey, my internet's down, or I don't have internet anymore. I'll have to do what I can where I can and have a video scheduled to come out like on a schedule. So I kind of have a game plan there, but I'm kind of like one of those people that doesn't always follow a schedule. So you'll be starting to see more videos. I am going to be making some changes to my um to my channel. You're going to start seeing different kinds of thumbnails, and you're going to start seeing different kinds of artwork. How I'm going to be doing my channel is going to be a little bit different than what I have in the past. It's not completely revamping. It's just, I believe I had put it this way when I first started. It's going to be a evolving thing. It's not going to stay the same because as I'm growing and I'm doing my thing, and as things start to become available or fall into place, it's going to evolve with me. And it's going to, because my channel is basically my own journey. You guys are going to start seeing that. Exactly, Tucker Family Vlogs. And basically, their point was on with AT&T, they're only basically putting in fiber optic cables in places that are more wealthy, that are in rural areas. They're not replacing the entire system that they have set up as of right now, and they do not plan to replace um, DSL with fiber optic cable for everybody, which makes me sad, and it makes me wonder why they're doing that. Exactly, Tucker Family. Like with my channel, a lot of times I don't even know what I'm doing. Like it just evolves as I evolve. Like as of right now, I do what I can where I can with my streaming. If I'm out and about and I have good cell data service, then I can go live and hang out with you guys, maybe show you some, a little bit of exploration. If I don't, of course, I'll make some kind of video. But when I'm at home, this is basically all I can do right now. And so far, people are okay with it. And I'm surprised to me, it's kind of cool because it's kind of like a podcast type of live stream. And it's not that I don't want to show myself on camera. It's just my internet is not allowing me to do so. I look like Pac-Man. There's times that my video will just stall out and just stop on a weird ass picture, and this has happened to me, and I'm not embarrassed about it because it happens. But I've been on the carousel with my video frozen on D Live, and everybody's like, "Well, what's going on? Your video's frozen." I said, "There's really nothing I can do." There's times that I've had people try to help me, like they held down the fort while I reset everything here, and it would work for a minute, and then it would go right back to pausing the video. And it's like, yeah, that's, yeah. So just kind of going with the flow as much as I can. And just also being me. Like things that not everybody's going to like what I do. I know that not everybody likes gaming videos. Not everybody likes paranormal. And not everybody likes live streams where it's basically just chit chatting. But right now, that's all I can do. If I had good internet, I would be doing gaming videos. I would be setting up to do like not necessarily gaming videos, but live streaming, paranormal investigating or spirit box or anything. Yes, it, it was frustrating, but it's okay. It's just something that happens. And one of the biggest lessons I learned with live streaming is sometimes you do have to go with the flow and know where your limits are at, and learning to adapt to uh, the technology that is available. Like the internet messing up, be like, okay, well, I guess we ain't playing music today, so let's just chit chat, you know. But yeah, this weekend I know it's going to be really hot. This morning, not even like 9:30, 10 o'clock my time, it freaking was already hot. It was already hitting 80, which I found really strange. I found really, really strange because I'm used to being 70s at least as like the high for the morning time. Well, it got up to 90 something today, and it's going to be like that for the um it's going to be like that for the next few days. So definitely I'm going to be staying inside being cooled by the AC as long as the AC decides it's going to be nice and continue to work. Other than that, like when it gets too hot and it gets too hot for too long, I tend to get physically sick from it. And yes, Iron Woman, you definitely have to be patient with things. It's always a good idea to test the limits of what you can do. Sometimes you would be surprised of what you can do to exceed in what you're planning, like when you're doing live streams. Sometimes it's good to test and to see where it's going to roll. Gaffa, it is good to see you. How are you? But yes, when it comes to like what my situation is, and I know a lot of people are very similar to it, um, definitely have to have a lot of patience. And with some of my experience in doing live streams and working with making videos and whatnot, a lot of times you have to be patient. And like I've even taught people some ways to get around not necessarily the rules, but like the kind of issues that people have had with their internet. I've helped them learn ways around certain things so they can stream or make videos. Like I know a lot of people try to upload videos that are not within their capacity for their internet. And that's one thing I had to learn really quickly. If you don't have high speed internet, you definitely have to check your settings on your video editor to make sure when it gets transferred into a video that it will um, pretty much match how your internet speed is. Otherwise, it's not going to go very well when it's trying to upload anywhere. But it's Friday night. I'm kind of awake and kind of like hyper. I wanted to go live and chill with you guys and just hang out for a little bit. I miss live streaming. Um, but also, this was kind of a test because the last couple of days, my internet has decided, oh, we're going to do emergency maintenance and don't tell the customers. But yeah, the internet kept going down and causing trouble. That was one of the main reasons why my internet, why I haven't been live a lot, is because of that. And when I do, I try to make it at least an hour, maybe 2 hours of live streaming, just talking to you guys. And I know there has been several people, they want me to have my um paranormal videos. They want to see those. They want to be able to check them out, which I don't blame them. The ones that do like the paranormal. And I'm going to be working on that this weekend. I have already started. So you guys be on the lookout for a lot of these videos. You'll notice like the title. I will put what they are. If you see something like Fallen Angel Gaming, you already know it's going to be about whatever type of game that I'm playing. But I'm thinking if I have enough footage, enough videos to put out, I'm thinking Tuesdays and Thursdays is going to be more paranormal stuff. And if I don't have something like today, I don't have a Sims 4 video, I decided to go live instead. So definitely I will do what I can to enter some more live streaming because I know a lot of people love that. But the biggest thing I will, if anybody asks me, like I've had some people ask me, why do you not just give up on streaming? Or why do you not just give up on doing what you're doing? The videos and the live streaming and such. I'm not ever going to give up. And the reason being is because I do have a passion for this. I want to be able to bring you guys some awesome content, awesome quality content, and, you know, just be able to sit down and connect with you guys. That is another goal of mine with this channel. And despite having naysayers, despite having everything, it seems like at times against me, I'm stubborn enough. I'm still going to keep going, no matter how small or how big an issue is. I'm still going to do what I can, because that's just me. A lot of times people get discouraged, and I want to be one of those people that you can look at and say, hey, she's still going. Despite the situations that she's dealing with right now, she's still going. And if she can do it, maybe I can do it. And I've had people tell me that's the reason why they started their own channel, is because they wanted to showcase areas around them that are really cool, maybe paranormal, and maybe they got the talent for gaming or photography, and they just want to show that stuff off. But they don't, they might not know how to go about it, but at least getting that mindset of, I'm going to try, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the situations with whether it's internet or cell data. There's a lot of people, I will say, and I'm very proud of them. They only do their videos and their streams via phone, editing videos, uploading videos, doing all the recording. There are some people that do it just by their phone, and they have some awesome, excellent content. And of course, people that have like all these computers, or they have all this equipment, it doesn't matter. In my mind, it doesn't matter if you got all this thousands of dollars worth of equipment or just one little cell phone. It's all about what you put out there as far as content. And that, to me, that's what's going to make or break somebody. And have patience. Not everything you do will be something that somebody likes. Like, people don't like me just talking. You don't even get to see me on streams, but you hear me talking. A lot of people don't like that, but a lot of people like to interact and just sit down and chit chat. Like, I've described it as going to a coffee shop with some friends, just hanging out, having fun. That's the kind of thing that I want people to experience when I just do a laid back stream like this. I don't have necessarily a complete focus on what I'm going to say. But I do know I want to be as positive and encouraging as I can be. But also bring about, there is some reality that has to set in for me and what I do. But it's all about everybody's preferences. And if you've got the means to be able to do really high quality videos and streaming and whatnot, go for it. And it's to each their own. But I'm not looking at like, oh, they got this big setup and all this other stuff. No, I don't look at that. I look at the content, what you're seeing on the videos, and I look at what you see on the streams and the kind of content they bring about. Our woman, I wish I could help you out there. Heck, when I woke up a few hours ago and just now ate, I guess you could call it my breakfast, because I just woke up. But that's just me. And like, I'm always focusing on trying to find a suitable job. I have put in some applications for maybe doing just at home type of jobs, and some of them, sadly enough, I can't do because the internet has to be a certain speed, and it doesn't work that way for me. Like, it's really, really slow. um the best speed that I can say right now is, it says like between 1 and 2 megabits per second. But when it comes to upload speed, the highest it's ever been was 500 kilobits per second, which is really freaking slow. But got to manage with what I got. And a lot of times that's what everybody has to do at some point. Hey, Carol, it is good to see you, hun. And if anybody wants to come up on panel, you are more than welcome to. You don't have to. Um, but the offer's out there. Get to chill and just hang out and just get to talk and catch up. And I've missed a lot of people. Like, I know people come in and get to hang out here and there on my streams. And, there's everybody's been busy. Everybody's been doing their own thing and got real life situations going on. And I understand that, but I miss a lot of people for sure. I kind of miss the old days where, like, we could, there's a lot of people on the panel and just chit chatting, and we just going back and forth talking, and at times, be able to play games together or get to all see like a paranormal or have a paranormal situation happen, and then it just evolved into a paranormal thing. I've had that happen on a few streams where I'm doing just a chit chat, just laid back talking, and then there's voices that decide they're going to come through while I'm on my live stream. And instead of it just being a laid back chit chatting video, it ends up being ends up turning into paranormal. And that's, to me, that's what live streaming is kind of about. Things kind of evolve from what you intend it to be, and it goes into something different that you didn't expect. Especially if you're going out and doing like a stream about real life. Maybe you're watching a parade. Maybe you're watching, you're showing a parade on the live stream, or you're seeing lights at Christmas time from, one point to another, and you don't know where the live stream's going to go. And I hope you're doing well, Carol. But yes, I do miss having panels and conversations and stuff. My internet, the more people that are on my Zoom call, like while I'm live, unless I give the host to somebody else, my internet will not sustain too many people being on the panel at the same time, unfortunately. I've seen that happen like too many times, and I'm like, oh no. So definitely one of those oh crap moments. Donnie the Traveler, hello. It is good to see you. It's good to see everybody up in here. I've been kind of laid back, kind of just going with the flow and interacting with people and doing what I can to support. I'm not around all the time, but I do what I can where I can in supporting, even if it's just to say hello and to share out somebody's live stream and happen to see that somebody else is on. Like, as a full time supporter of a lot of different people, it's hard to be everywhere at one time. So I appreciate people's patience and the fact that I'm just one person to so many different people. And I'm always looking to try to help support other people as well. Like people just starting out or people that I've never seen before, but I'm very like interested in either their videos or their streams or whatnot. Definitely ever evolving when it comes to the support thing. And Tucker Family Vlogs, you were not kidding when you said it's been a crazy year. It sure as hell has been a crazy year. And for everybody, it just seems like they're just a lot of different things happen. And it's just, some people are able to get bounced back from it. Some people are still dealing with stuff as of today. And it's just, to me, it's heartbreaking. But what can you do? And yeah, basically, one of the biggest things I want to um, say is don't let the negative bother you as much as you can. Um, it, as a streamer, as a creator, sometimes things will get you down and out. Things will also kind of give you a sense of maybe I need to change stuff. And sometimes it's just, maybe it's one of those at that time that you just don't want to deal with the negativity, but do everything you can to be as positive as you can. Focus on your goals, and be as positive as you can and encouraging as you can, because you never know when, um, if somebody's going through something that like they won't say. You never know if your act of kindness will change their day up. And yes, I'm very grateful for everybody. And Tucker, I'm grateful for you to come in and hang out in the live stream. Um, but yeah, a lot of people in different communities have been dealing with a lot of negativity on social media, and the negativity, it's just that it's not, it's just one aspect of being a streamer or creator. Sometimes, I mean, there's more, there can be more to it, but that's kind of a basic thing that I'm saying. West Haven, hello. But yeah, I want to encourage people to be as positive as they can be and be kind to one another. Because you never know if that is going to make their day, or if, you know, amongst the other stuff that is going on, you just never know what somebody's going through. So definitely, one of those things is to be kind to each other. Um, a lot of times there's too much going on, and there's been a lot of people that I've noticed have basically walked away because they got so discouraged by um, either the things they've seen or the things they've experienced. And it's sad to see that, because they were awesome creators, they were awesome streamers, and they've walked away for whatever their own reason is. Exactly, Tucker. Family vlogs. We all need positive energy a lot more, because there is too much negative energy that is out there. Um, for sure. But yeah, that's the biggest thing I want people to take out of some of my live streams, is to try to be positive, and to not let try not to let things get to you. As hard as it can be, try not to let things get to you where it affects what you're doing. And if you love to stream, you love to be a part of um being a creator and going through that process, don't let somebody's negativity discourage you from doing what you love to do. Because in the end, you just never know. You put that positive energy out there, positive will start coming back to you. And unfortunately, it's the same way with negative energy. The negative that you do put out will eventually somehow come back to you. And with everything that people have been going through, people have dealt with the real life stuff. To me, I would rather deal with the real life stuff first, because that is a priority compared to what is going on social media. And one of the biggest things that I have learned, even from my bestie, uh, assuming things doesn't make things better. It kind of makes things worse, because you don't know the information coming out there. Sharp. Hello.
You live?
This,
Yes.
yes. This thing, I swear,
What
my
thing?
internet, I want to chuck it out the window. Because it's not loading up my chat now. Why is it not loading my chat up?
Well, slap it with a fire pan. Whack, whack, whack. Like a little tennis.
Sorry, guys, I cannot see your comments at the moment. I am trying to get to the. It just won't. It's not being nice to me right now. Why, I have no clue. So, how are you doing, Sharp?
Okay. Just stay alive and kicking. You?
I'm doing good. I didn't really get to go to like I stayed up all night last night, guys, and I had a lot of fun.
Hello, Tucker
But
Simple
like,
Talks and Donnie the Traveler. Sorry, I'm just like say hi to people.
oh, you're good.
Ira Rumen, how you doing? West Haven, how you doing? Did I say Carol somewhere? Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
Carol. Where's my what's she getting at last time? Lollipop? No lollipop. No. Pop.
dreamsicle.
Oh yeah, Sucky. What was Sorry.
Tucker Family Vlog says yes, it's easy to hide behind a computer and not face in reality. There's things people say when hiding on a keyboard that wouldn't be said in person. Yeah, that is very true. And she's been finding peace in playing on the farm with the chickens and the guineas and the plants. That's awesome.
Wow.
And sometimes the hustle and bustle of whether it's social media or being out in the city, sometimes you kind of have to get back to like going to a garden or going to like these walking trails that are around. Kind of slow down for a minute and be able to enjoy being outdoors. And I know some people can't, and that's understandable. But I feel like it would be better if like everybody took some time out, going outside and just having fun in a garden or just, taking time away from maybe social media or whatever's bothering them. Just take time away from it. Okay, I'll shut up now, Sharp.
Doesn't say anything you did. Oh,
You're so quiet, I swear.
I have like 3 devices I had without no computer or laptop, so I have to do whatever. Yeah, my mom, the old cell phone she has, hey, I'm using it.
Oh,
Well, we using it for Wi-Fi, so I'm like, yeah, I got Wi-Fi.
oh, cool.
So, tablet, my phone on Zoom, and extra phone for. So yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was last night was a bitch. Like I wanted to go live, but it kept kicking me out of Zoom. Like
Yeah.
it was trying to reset.
Hold on a second.
And okay. And so when I wanted to go live, I couldn't go live because my internet was messed up. That's just the story of my life. I'm like, oh well. And Donnie says, Carol, I'm waiting to see if you capture Santa. But it's great to see everybody up in here. It's been a few days, yes. And the reason why I go live in different at different times is because some people can't catch me at nighttime. Of course, my time at night. So sometimes I do live streams during the day. And sometimes I'll do it just whenever, if I got the opportunity and I've got a chance to, I will go off and just hang out with you guys and be like, hey guys, if I'm out and about, I want to be able to show you guys some stuff. I know last year for 4th of July, I went live on 2 separate platforms to show you guys some fireworks, which I think it turned out pretty good. And then I went to a festival that had a bunch of fireworks.
Are you talking July 4th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about a year last year is when I went and done that. I'm not sure if they done it this year though. And my dad's like, no, we're not going to 4th of July. I was like, whatever.
It's been I walk. But
If I had a chance to see fireworks, I would definitely have filmed it. But because it seemed like for 2 or 3 days straight, and of course, it's at nighttime.
yeah.
So people around here were shooting off fireworks just left and right. I'm like, can y'all just stop, please?
Okay, I'll stop. I'm just kidding.
Tucker Family Vlog says out here there's fireworks to celebrate Tuesday.
Celebrate Tuesdays. That's every Tuesday. I'm okay.
Who knows?
Well, we can do that in the country, not in the city limits.
Yeah, city, they'll think you're trying to do something not so nice, and
We can we
you might
cannot
get arrested for it.
we cannot pop one of those small ones either, like one of those you put on the ground and pop, pop, pop. No. If you get caught by the police officer, oh my God, get ready.
Get ready to have to pay out some money on that.
Yeah, I don't know how much is it, but I know it's like expensive. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Jenny.
Jenny M,
Yeah.
welcome
Oh,
back.
window. Hey, can you clean my window? I'm just kidding. All
My
right,
dad
clean it. We're
had
guilty of it. Sometimes we love them. Well, I'm in Texas. Wait,
my
what is that?
my dad the other day when he was getting everything together for his truck to be fixed. That's the
Oh,
reason
yeah.
why I had to drive the other vehicle, which I was scared to
What's wrong
initially
with
get
it?
in there. But as soon as I got in there, it was like riding a bike. It's like I already knew how to drive, but with it
What's
have
wrong with
been
it?
that long, I wasn't like exactly
What's wrong with the car?
huh?
What's wrong with the car?
Uh it had some issues with the grounding wire, and the grounding wire was getting like super red hot. And not
Like,
only that, there was something that was tightened too much on the vehicle, and it had messed up on me when I was able to drive it with my mom. One
mm-hmm.
day I went to a cemetery.
That's as soon as he got it fixed, we took it out and it messed up.
Yeah, and I got blamed for over a year because the car messed up on me after he had gotten it initially fixed and looked at and everything, and it come to find out it was just something was tightened too tight,
Yeah.
and he kind of come back and said, you didn't mess it up. And I'm like, I was being careful. By the time I was coming back home, the car was freaking smoking.
Oil everywhere.
Oil was going everywhere. And it was something that was just tightened too tight. And he got it fixed. And then more recently it was the grounding wire was getting super hot. He fixed that, and he finally was able to get the oil change the other day on it. But it had been
Mm-hmm.
sitting for so long that like I just don't trust cars that been sitting.
I agree.
And so that's why I was really nervous. And my dad initially was not going to make sure the car was cleaned up, no spiders stuck somewhere or whatever.
Is that a spider? Yep, that's a spider, all right.
There was a wasp nest by the gas tank
Oh, no.
Where the cap is.
where the cap was on the gas tank. Oh, jeez. He forgot that part, but
I would have taken it to a full service.
he, yeah, one step at a time, I guess. But finally got that car running, and we took my dad's car to get it fixed. And it's going to be a few days before it's done. I'm thinking by the end of next week, about a week from now, it's going to be done. So I'm going to have to drive that vehicle again. And like,
Before you drive that car, make sure you get one of those holy water, like, bless it.
yeah. And one thing that people don't realize is one of my, when I went to that cemetery and I had drove that specific car to that cemetery to get kind of just some footage and just explore.
Yeah.
I happened to catch something and there is part of it that looks transparent, but it looked like a freaking owl was staring back at me. And in looking at it, it don't look like initially it don't look like an owl, but like if you blow it up, you see that there's parts of it that's transparent.
Mm-hmm.
And usually if you see an owl sort of like that, or you see a real owl just kind of swoop down and sit there and stare at you, usually something bad's about to happen. Not always.
I said, what are you looking at? And he's like, I never blink.
So yeah, when that happened, not long within minutes of that, I was traveling back home and the car started smoking. I'm like, oh God. I called my dad. I was like, I'm coming back home. He's like, what happened? I'll tell you when I get there. Let me just drive. He's like, just get back. And I was just going to make a day of being out, just doing stuff with my mom, just hanging out. And it didn't work. We got to the cemetery, done what I got to do, and then we headed home. But yeah, hopefully with him having that vehicle fixed and has his truck fixed, that means that maybe I can actually go out and get a job now, like physically be working. I have been putting in applications for like stay at home top jobs, and so far I hadn't gotten any callbacks. But I'm hoping that it all turns out for the better.
All right. Or you can work the same company you worked before.
I don't know about that.
If you want to.
I'm not really cut out for the fast food stuff. I mean, it's fast paced and it's never the same every day, which is good. But it's too stressful for me. And being somebody that has been stuck in a house for a few years.
Yeah.
It was really overwhelming. I was kind of like just desperate to get a job to where I had some money where I could do what I needed to.
Like good benefit, bonus, pay, holiday, and all that crap. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, I needed to kind of just have a job. It didn't matter what it was. It still doesn't matter what it is. I'm just hoping that maybe I can do retail, like a cashier, or learn to stock in like a store. But I don't know if I will be able to get that kind of job or not. I like what Tucker Family Vlog says. Keep them daggum owls out here. Don't need anything bad going on here. Exactly. My thoughts exactly on that. And a couple people have mentioned to me, and I don't know. I'll have to get everything set up for it. But as much as there has been some people asking, the kind of things there was one video I done that was I was basically recording some of the wildlife that would come into our yard. And we had a deer and a raccoon at the time out grazing on the grass, grazing on some bird seed that had fallen. And I think it was more or less the sunflower seeds they were after. And then, absolutely just out of the blue, we had two of our cats decide to come say hello to the animals and get really curious. They were kittens at the time. And of course, the raccoon was like, y'all stay away from me, and kind of chased the cats away. But they still kept coming back. And that was really funny. I'm thinking about doing more of those videos too. Hey, Hen Kid, it is good to see you. And it's great to see everybody here. And yes, I keep rambling on. I do apologize.
Mm.
It's awesome to see you, Tucker Family Vlogs. I hope you have a good night. If I don't see you again. What? Oh, God. That was Drama Queen. She was alerting. She had her nose stuck to the door, so I think she smells something. Oh, there's a raccoon out there messing.
Now he's washing his hands.
It's funny watching raccoons do their normal thing because it's like they got hands, and so they'll do whatever is necessary. It's funny. Lulu, love you. Hello.
Hello, Hen Kid. Hello, Lulu, my sister. How you doing? Okay.
I do apologize for Drama Queen bark, and she was alerting us that there's something out there that wasn't supposed to be out there, and it was a raccoon.
I'm a raccoon. That help? I'm just kidding.
That's just the way the country is. You'll have raccoons and possums and
Oh, we have a possum and
deer.
mm,
We have rabbits and deer and
yeah, deer. Yeah, spiders, of course. Lots of raws. Mm.
I had the other no, I believe it was the night, or well, yeah. No, it was the morning. I was trying to sleep and I had a June bug smack me in the face.
Oh, here we go again. The bug. Mm.
I was like, damn it. Not long after that, a cat, the next morning when I was trying to sleep, there was a cat that lives outside, jumped inside the house, jumped on my back,
The bugs look.
and the cat launched itself off of me trying to figure out a high point to check out the entire room. And I'm like, damn it, cat. But life around here is never completely boring. Let me tell you, being out in the country,
That's right.
Now, some of it,
An accent.
are- huh?
Nothing.
Hmm? Life in the country, I know, is never boring. I don't know about city life. My sister, where she lives, there's always something that you can do. If you got the day off, you can, and there's a lot of stuff up there free that you can do and explore and whatnot. So, I guess city life, if you know how to go about it, it's not boring either. But country life, you get a lot of really unexpected things happen. And a lot of it is just interesting. You're like, hi rabbit, don't move, I'm trying to videotape you, and it runs off.
Yeah. What?
It's gonna be hot. I'm not gonna be happy. I gotta go out tomorrow, visit with my great uncle, um, which I haven't seen him in at least a couple years.
100 million years.
2,000 years later.
1,000 years ago. I'm just kidding.
But and I think it's gonna be like basically my aunts and either their husbands or like some of their kid some of my cousins are gonna be there. Um get to just hang out and catch up with them, and
We can eat Chinese.
yeah, my stomach's not gonna be happy with me after that. All you can eat Chinese.
Chinese fried rice. What $5. Sorry. That's so racist.
And Lou is like, nothing beats the country life. You ain't kidding on that.
Oh, it's so it's peaceful. You ever better than the freaking town city? Yeah.
And it all depends on the kind of neighbors you've got.
Oh hell.
Um, we've had some neighbors from hell experiences. Yeah.
Their behavior. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's been more recently. There's been times they've been like they'll drive through like their driveway, and cut through our yard. Yeah, and then not only that, they'll dump out trash right as they're
in your
going
drive.
through our yard. They'll dump their trash in the car from the car into our yard, and I'm like, yeah.
You're freaking trash on your side, not my side. Okay, all right, okay. Before I hurt you,
I know, right?
don't make me shoot you. This is
And
the
we
country. This is the country, not the city.
right.
Bastard.
I think they got caught. My dad actually seen them do it one time, and they kind of slacked off or stopped doing it.
Tell them to,
And
yeah, okay. Thank you, but
finally, I mean,
I want you to shut you down. So yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. They watching that too. Bad words and all that crap.
Yeah. Well, heck, I've put my stuff as adult.
I mean,
They put I've put
it's all right.
adult only
You do your
or mature tag where I've cussed like crazy on like that sniper game. You guys know I cuss a lot when I'm playing a game.
Yeah. Yeah, you are
So
cursed. No.
I
And you say, no, 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 no.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. And then it reminds me of that TikTok clip of a song, and it's like, oh no.
The F word you say. But you good.
Yeah. Just be extremely careful with some of those words because
Yeah.
even though I am okay with certain context of how it's used, YouTube is not that lenient.
Yeah. YouTube been changing a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah.
geez, cigarette butts out of the car. That's not
What?
good. But welcome, I can't even Chicano, Azteca.
I said
Welcome.
go. Sorry.
But yeah,
But
I've had some issues with the neighbors. Like I could tell stories about the
I'm
neighbors, but I
oh,
don't want to.
look at Lily vote in the chat. I'm only 12.
But yeah, when I do a lot of cussing, I'll turn on the mature tag on YouTube, and I will post something, whether it's in the video or in the description of like my live stream. I'll make
Yeah.
sure it's known that there's a lot of bad language in this. So that way people would be kind of, they know what they're getting into.
Right. Oh,
Dang, it's already 10:45.
yeah.
Wow. I've been chit chatting a while, hadn't I?
Oh no, you good. Sound like my grandmother. Like spent 2 hours. Sorry, falling like. But when I say that, but oh well.
I'm like, what?
Hey, I'm not your grandma. Well, you're a grandma to me. Oh, and you like, I'm not old. I didn't say you old. Yeah, okay. Okay, you can talk now. Are you there? Oh, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm here. His kid says I'm only 13. Don't tell. Yeah, I do what I can not to do a lot of cussing. I will cuss, but it's not like to that point of
That offline.
mature tag.
I know it's scary. Have a nightmare with falling like cursing me out too. Yeah, sharp nigga. Beep beep beep. Just
And
kidding.
I've tried, there's a lot of times I hold back and I will not say anything just to avoid cussing something or cussing out something,
Yeah.
whether it be a situation or a person that's done me wrong. I'll go silent before I start cussing like really bad. Or I try to.
Oh, I hear you many times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. 9 people in the chat. Woo.
That is awesome.
If you guys don't
And
mind, please share this thing out. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. Sorry. That's like off the guard.
but I enjoy live streaming. I wish I could do it more often. I wish I could do my marathon streaming.
Yeah.
Everybody, I think, remembers my marathon live streaming stuff, where I would go 8 hours or more on doing a live stream and just hang in there and chit chat with people. Because of my internet the way it is, by the time I get at least to, what was it, 5 or 6 hours into a stream, it'll try to start cutting off. And it's not been good. And kids like, you're funny, my God.
No, I'm not funny. Why you guys saying that? It's driving me nuts. Sorry. Why are you laughing at
Yeah,
me?
the way you
Oh,
said it's nuts.
continue on. Just keep on talking. I'm just listening, eating my popcorn, my Coke, and yeah, chocolate shake. Sorry.
I miss having the pro. Well, it's not really protein shake, but it's like I used to make a lot of berry smoothies and have those as kind of like a meal.
Yeah, strawberry, bananas, mango. Yeah.
And Kid says, "Wish we could play or music, sing or play music on our streams." Now that is kind of a fine line. Like I've got music from the YouTube library that it's you're able to use it. Um, it's free to use on any of the YouTube side of like your videos or streams, and I plan on start doing that once I start being able to sit and use the computer more. Professional research. Hello.
Well, hello. How you
And
doing?
music is provided by Sharpshooter. My God.
Well, who?
I said music is provided by Sharpshooter. My God.
Yeah, that's not copyright.
But yeah, if you're looking to play music and it's stuff that and you want to make sure that it's not gonna cause you a copyright claim or strike, you can download the from the audio library on YouTube and use that if you want to be safe. And there are a lot of copyright free music even on YouTube that you could use if you really wanted to. So there are some ways to get around it. It is a little bit harder on YouTube because they do seem to watch more. um
Oh.
but yeah, I mean it does take a little bit more effort and time to pick the right songs off of the YouTube audio library. And they had some pretty decent songs. There was a couple of songs that I like to play. One of them on the audio library is called Unstoppable. I like that song for it. It doesn't have any words sung in it, but it's instrumental. But it's really, to me, it's really good. It's something that, like, I could do like my own little music video to it if I wanted to, and wouldn't have to worry about getting strikes, getting struck down.
Okay, that's good.
But that is an idea for those that do live streams and you don't want to be completely silent and it just be you talking and you want a little music to your stream. Check out the audio library. If you go into your creator studio, there's an option on the left hand side that says audio library, and you have the options of downloading some of those songs for the purposes of your streaming or your videos. And you don't get in trouble for
them. Yeah, that's right. Yes. What?
And they're really not that bad. You can actually listen to them before you decide to download them.
Okay.
And yes, there are some other platforms that are more lenient with some of their copyright stuff. They really are. And it's okay, to each their own.
Yeah.
I would love to have a karaoke night, but I know it's
Thank you. No. Sorry.
The sheriff's like, I'm not doing it. Don't even ask me to do it.
Hello, Misty Mountain, 1967. How you doing?
Misty Mountain, hello. It is great to see you. Yeah, just hanging out, chit-chatting and whatnot.
I'm just listening.
And just in case you guys have not checked out my Trovo, I'm going to put my Trovo link in there to where you guys, if y'all don't see me over here, I'm more likely going to be over there on Trovo. D-Live, I am over on D-Live as well, but I'm getting to where I'm trying to expand and be able to connect more with others, and sometimes going to other platforms can help you with that. And I'm just doing what I've, if I'm not here on YouTube, what I've been on YouTube a lot, I will be over on Trovo. I do have a D-Live as well. And it's different than what most people are remember it as. And I need to put that in there as well. Just in case, because sometimes I do go live over there on D-Live as well. I don't think my throat can handle me singing, to be honest.
Why not?
But I've been talking like crazy. That's why.
Oh, yeah. You talk like crazy. I'm moisty. I'm just kidding.
Damn, you get me every time with that. And I'm like, huh? Oh, shit. Just ran right into that one.
Well, I need to go and get my rest. And okay. And kids, have a great day. Have a night. Thanks for coming. Okay.
On you guys, I do have TikTok as well. I have not really been doing a lot on TikTok right now. I'm kind of taking a break from it. I've done a Um, I have done a lot on there, but I've also decided to take a break from there. I did lock it down. So if you do decide you want to follow me on TikTok, I have to accept you and all that good stuff since I am not as active there right now.
Same bad boy.
Good night, hen kid. Much love and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you, Lulu, for putting my Twitter out. I do appreciate it. That's where I am at a lot. You guys will see kind of where I've been going to support people. You will also see, like, if there's something going on, that's usually where I post, like, up to date information on, like, what's going on with me. Sharp bad boy. And good night, hen kid. Much love. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. But yeah, I've just been kind of here, there, and yonder, and just coming up with new ideas and.
What the heck are yonder?
Huh?
What did you say?
Here, there, and yonder.
Are you Aussie?
No.
Are you half Aussie? Aussie? Okay, mate, how you doing?
Yeah. I guess you chased the raccoon off. You didn't see the raccoon?
I don't see a raccoon.
Yeah, there's a rabbit that's been hanging around here too.
Oh,
yeah, the raccoon loves to get a hold of the cat food. And the rabbit, my mom had put out some carrots that have kind of gotten kind of a little outdated. And she put some carrots out there for the rabbit. The rabbit's been hanging around a lot more.
Right.
And the raccoon seems to get along okay with the cats. I've not seen like any attacks on either side when it comes to that raccoon. It seems like the raccoon knows I better respect them. But if I want something, I'm going to go get it. And the kittens are like, it's so funny watching kittens because they're so curious about it. Yeah. And like the raccoon's like, all it's got to do is get up and start walking towards the cats. The cats scatter like, oh shit, we gotta leave.
Hey, it's better than not attacking you.
Very true.
Oh, look, they're falling. Get her.
I've been outside and I've seen the raccoon hanging around. It'll just stare at me like, what are you doing?
Looking at you.
And I'm like,
you look so pretty. I want some. I'm just kidding. Okay. That's freaking wrong. Freaking wrong.
And I mean, I will say I discourage people from going up to raccoons and trying to pet them. There has been people that are like, oh, that's a cute little animal, and try to go pet a raccoon. The raccoon will turn on you in a heartbeat. Wild animals, don't necessarily trust them, and let people that are professionals, if you're trying to get rid of a raccoon, let professionals handle it. Don't try to do it yourself. Oh no, Lulu. Lulu says she wants to get a baby bunny, but the hubby had threatened to eat it.
Ew.
Aw. Poor bunny. Well, you never know if you got one, how the hubby's gonna feel about it being there. I've seen, like, I know one time my boyfriend was like, "You can't have an animal." I'm like, "What?"
You say,
And ended up finding a stray that happened to come up to where I was living and working at. And I started taking care of it. Next thing I know, he's all loving up on the poor cat, and that ended up being his cat for the longest time. And I'm like, how? It was
I,
my idea to begin with.
I
How
used
did
to
it turn on me like that?
I used to have a bunny when I'm littler. I'm like, oh. And we have babies. We have like at least 10 babies of bunny. And it's too much.
Oh,
We got rid of it, all of them, because there's a lot of mess going on. So yeah.
I heard bunnies can be kind of vicious if you're not careful how you handle them.
Yeah. It's a lot of work. It's like a hamster. Like, you have to take care of it, you have to clean it. So it's like a big hamster, but it's not, but yeah.
Yeah, like I want, I wanted to get either a bunny or like a chick and just raise it from a baby.
Yeah.
But then I learned how hard it is to take care of them, especially if you're new at it. And so I'm like, yeah, it's probably a good thing we didn't get that.
Yeah.
Cats and dogs are about my biggest thing.
Yeah. Cats. Yeah.
Lulu says this is his way of saying you're a crazy woman, don't need no more critters.
Foxes will dig holes under the barn shed and to get bunny. Well, bunnies, when you put in the backyard, make sure you put a wire fence around the trees because they love eat the bark of the tree, like nibble it. And we almost lost our tree because rabbits like eating the bark during yeah.
Definitely have to really think about everything um, when it comes to the pros and cons of any pet that you decide to you're wanting to get. Otherwise, you'll be stuck trying to be like, I didn't realize it was going to be this hard. And yeah, just do research for
Oh
those
yeah.
like interested in getting them. And they're such lovable creatures, but there's always cons to every fuzzy critter out there you want to be as a pet. I remember
Yeah,
one time I wanted to get a ferret.
huh?
Yeah, that didn't go over. I wanted to get a ferret,
Oh.
and my parents were like, "No." I was like, "Why not?" Later on,
Feel
I learned how mischievous they can get.
well, same thing to bunny because you have to clean the little waste basket, not basket, they poop everywhere. Little pebbles. Ugh, I'm not cleaning that shit again. Yeah, I was like 5 years old. I'm like, ew. I told my parents like, I'm not getting any more rabbits. So
And that's always a good way to teach kids too. Like if they want a pet,
yeah,
let them know, hey,
lots of work.
yeah.
You have to chase them down. Like, you get back here. Rabbits, good luck. I hope you got tennis shoes to run. I cannot run. Not this age. All that surgery I have. Nope, no, thank you.
And bunnies are really fast.
Hell yeah. One of those wild ones. I'm like, dang, I can't run that fast. Like cheetahs. Like, oh my God. I'm like, really?
And ferrets, I was, when I did my research, ferrets will get into everything. They will find ways of getting into places that you never thought was possible.
Yeah, the cord, extension cord, and they join that. Oh my God. Main thing, good news, like they don't have like don't put any cord in the plug. I'm like, including rabbits. They love chewing crab. I think one time my mom like, you know what? If you stop chewing the cord, just put a little hot sauce over it. I'm sorry for those whoever rabbits or whoever. Oh, you okay? Well, it's kind of hot and spicy, isn't it? I hope you listen.
Hot and spicy.
Mm-hmm. Well, they never stop chewing the cord. So what am I do? Pow them?
And I think that's kind of the safest way for them to learn not to mess with cords and stuff. Biggest thing about cats is if you got really good furniture,
They love
they will use their claws and like
those cars.
knead and claw at the furniture.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, they do have a tendency, dogs will do it too, but they're more on the outside of the house type of territory. But they'll
Yeah.
mark their territory.
Yeah.
Cats will do it inside,
Well, if
just
you
like they will
train your
outside.
chicken as a baby, so they do on the floor mostly.
Yeah.
The carpet, yeah. If you buy one of those scratching poles, yeah, they mostly scratch on that instead of the furniture. So
And it's
yeah.
always
My
nice
grandma's
to
cat,
rob the cat with catnip.
yeah. Oh yeah, they run around instead of scratching everything.
Right. So yeah, definitely something to think about when you try to go get a pet, especially one that you have never took care of before.
Yeah, I stopped buying pets now because last year we lost our family member, like a pet. So it's been a year. So yeah, we bury in the back. So we have a pet cemetery.
I think a lot of people do that, have like little pet cemeteries.
Yeah. Well, my grandmother, she got like how many cats and dogs, but she buried hers too. So yeah, but we only have like one cat, and rest of it is like pet fish. That's it. Mm.
Yeah, I don't. We got a dog that's inside, and we got several like cats. And it seems like the neighborhood type cats that are just strays.
Oh,
have
Tabby.
one over
Yeah.
so it's like a community feeding area
Oh, yeah.
in the right here. Because of course my mom is like, you don't want animals to starve. We've got sunflowers growing
But
in part
you have to watch
because we
out
have
because
birdseed.
you have to watch out when you feed the animals outside because you never know um hunting trunking is in there.
Hmm?
Hunted trucking. It's in the chat.
Well, it's good to see you, Honda Trucking. Maybe one day you can come up on panel with us.
Yeah,
Been missing you.
stranger.
Yeah.
So yeah. When the last pet we lost, like last year, yeah, right,
Mm-hmm.
2 years, I think. That's it. No more pets. So yes, we like pets, but it's hard to take care of it if you go out of town or go out. It's make them sad or something like that.
Yeah. It causes like a separation anxiety. It can
They
cause them to,
it's everywhere,
they'll get mad at you and tear shit up too if you're not careful.
or they shit on
Um,
your head. Like Bennett.
um, but yeah, also looking at your lifestyle, if you get a pet that is um
Yeah,
the type that is not really independent
right.
and just wants needs that company, you also got to take into consideration that. And
Right.
if you travel a lot, and you got a pet that's at home and you're not around a lot, yeah, it can really mess with the pet.
Hmm. Wait, is that Yankee Kyer in the chat? But using different names.
Hey, Kyle, it is good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody being here. But yeah, I wanted to go live and hang out for a little bit. I will be going on my Trovo later on tonight. Not sure when. It might be like 1 o'clock my time. That'll be a couple hours from now. So I've pinned my Trovo. So if you guys have not followed me on Trovo, you guys are more than welcome to. Turn that notification on so you guys will get when I do go live.
You do go live.
Yeah, it's basically going to be like this, but with music in the background. But I think I'm going to wrap up here. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping and saying hello and just being here and catching up on everything. And I will do my best on next week to live stream at least one time next week.
You can talk. Continue talking. Yeah, thanks for coming on Fallen Angel. Yeah, appreciate it.
I have a lot of fun with you guys. Just being able to chit chat with y'all and just hanging out with y'all. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. As far as my live streams go, until I can get better internet, I can do more with that. We can start reviewing some of my videos from the past, and I could tell you kind of what happened behind the scenes and give you more of an explanation about certain videos that I have. When I get better internet, if I can get better internet. And definitely see you guys around. Sunday I will be posting another video of Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, the multiplayer version. And it has me and Ghost Dog talking in the background while you're watching us gameplay and how we interact. And some of it has been so funny. Like, I'm laughing at myself, the way that like certain things happened in some of these videos. And I enjoy it very, very much to be able to do that. And I do want to thank Ghost Dog for allowing me to be able to record that. And because we had a good time that night. We spent a good portion of not playing that game, and we were just having a good old time with that. So that's coming up on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm going to take tomorrow off from streaming completely. I will be out of the house a little bit tomorrow, so you might not see me around as much. But definitely we'll catch up with you sometime next week. And I want to thank Sharpshooter for coming up on the panel with me.
You're welcome.
Always a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, you're good. You're welcome.
Much love to you guys. Always remember.
And good night.
You never know what's out there till you spread your wings and fly. And you guys take care.